Want to know why people get defeated, beaten, or fail in life? It's not this they're better than, or some people are better than, and some in sports, yes. But it's one thing that a lot of people don't talk about, and that's arrogance. The belief that it can never happen to you. The belief that you could never lose your job, so you walk around and you buy stuff you can't afford, and then when you lose that job, you're struggling. The belief that you get married and you never prepare for divorce, so when it does happen, you distraught. The belief that you think this person will never leave you because you did everything right. It's arrogance. See, we think arrogance is to put our nose up in the air. No, it's the arrogance is the belief that these things can never happen to you. So you don't prepare for it. Why? I prepare for the fact that one day I may be homeless. I prepare for the fact, even mentally, one day something may happen to me. Let me tell you something. When I was in Iraq, right, I remember we had a mission brief. And they said, oh, this is going to be an easy mission. And I looked and I said, okay. And I prepared as if it was going to be rough. And it was. Now imagine if I didn't prepare for it. And preparation doesn't take that long. Some of you don't even understand that sometimes it takes 5 minutes. Even to prepare your mind that this can possibly happen. Had I did not prepare for that mission, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be here because nothing is that easy. See, arrogance makes you think that you're entitled to something. Arrogance makes you think that you're entitled to something you didn't work for. One of the greatest quotes in the Avengers was Thanos. I'm a Thanos fan. And Thanos' sister came to him and said, they never suspected a thing. And he said, the arrogant never do. The arrogant people never suspect anything. I taught my son yesterday, he was coming from boxing. And I said, son, it's the punch that you never prepare for that knocks you out. It's the punch that you never suspect that knocks you out. And he said, okay, Dad, you're right. And then he went back and hit in the bag even more. They were finished and he was back there preparing even more. See, that's the problem with humans. Arrogance. You believe it'll never happen to you. You believe it's never going to do. It's never going to happen to you. Oh, this is never going to happen. I don't have to worry about that. That'll never happen. You out your freaking mind. The reason why America is so strong and the reason why we have it is because we prepare for things as if it may happen. Now, it may never happen, but the preparation is there. You see? So I ask you, what you prepared for? Why you keep getting defeated? Why do you keep thinking that these things don't happen? I understand. I'm sorry. I apologize. You're all positivity, right? Got to stay positive. Most people who sprout that positive never prepare for anything negative to ever happen to them. That means that they are imbalanced people. They imbalanced. And when something happens, they are powerless to do so. Every single thing in my life I prepared for. Everything. And I remember my ex-wife used to say, oh, that must be terrible to think. Okay. I'm winning. Why? Because I don't want to be that person who sits in a car busting out in tears of something I didn't prepare for. I think of every single contingencies and what ifs that I can possibly do. And guess what? Most of the time, dealing with humans, it happens. It's what you don't prepare for to get you. It's what you don't prepare for. Most people don't even train. Most people don't even train for the things they don't prepare for. They just think it's going to be easy. They think they're just going to manifest it. They think that it's going to happen anyway because it's in the cards, it's in the plan, it's divine. And none of this crap is divine. None of it. It's what you prepare for and what you practice that gets you where you need to be. Let me explain something to you. You don't believe me. Michael Jordan is the greatest basketball player who ever lived. Kobe Bryant is one of the greatest. He is the greatest basketball player who ever lived. LeBron James, greatest basketball player who ever lived. What does all these people got in common? They play as if it's their last game. And they practice and prepare for things to happen. Michael Jordan used to spend hours in the gym. Hours. Kobe showing up 3-4 hours prior to practice. What makes them so different than you? They were never arrogant. They became the greats because they were willing to do what other people didn't. People just wanted to show up. They didn't. That's why we remember their names. You know what's crazy? Is that so many people don't understand that one point. The arrogance of people to think that you're entitled to something you never worked for. Just because you exist. Because it doesn't feel good to work hard for something anymore. It doesn't feel good to sacrifice and make commitment and dedication anymore. No. We don't do that anymore. We just manifest it. We just believe. We got to stay positive. We paint positive affirmations all over our rooms and all everywhere, and we don't believe none of it because we got to be constantly reminded of it. But hard work, dedication, in the gym, 3 o'clock in the morning, working out. It's a young lady that I follow, man. I admire her so much. She goes to my gym. I'm going to tag her in this video. She's in there. I see her. I'm in there at 3 o'clock in the morning. When I'm walking out, she's walking in. She's in there again in the evening time. That's dedication. That's commitment. That's what the universe shows, and that's what the universe blessed. It blesses the people who are willing to drive and have the commitment to stay the course. It blesses those people. It says, oh, look at that right there. Hold up. Look at that. I'm going to bless that one. Because when no one's looking, she's working out. When no one's looking, she's busting her ass. When the tears come down her eyes, she's still going. Yeah. And you have it in you. You're just scared of it. You're scared because you think you're going to be left alone by some people. You're scared that somebody won't believe in you. You're scared. You think you actually need other people to be great. So you don't do it. That's why you fail.